Good afternoon. So yeah, the devil is a narcissist. The devil is a narcissist. Remember that the devil, who was an angel, was cast out of heaven because of his pride and jealousy and envy, because he wanted to usurp God. He wanted to place himself above God and be greater than God. Only back then, he would not have been called a narcissist because the term narcissist was only coined in 1980 by the Psychiatric Association in America. So if we were to go back to, for those of us, for us older folks, if we were to go back to the 1970s, which there were plenty of narcissists running around back then, they weren't called narcissists. They were basically spirits of the Jezebelic variety, demonic Jezebel spirits. The symptoms, the characteristics, the traits would be grandiose thinking, grandiosity, an overinflated sense of self-importance, a lacking of empathy, the inability to care about the feelings or needs of other people, constant praise and adulations. These people with this affliction seek to be idolized. They seek to be worshipped, like God with a little g. They seek constant adulation. Entitlement, the belief that they deserve special treatment and or control over others. They see themselves in a different class, in a different level or degree of importance. Big on self-importance. Not the same as the common folk. They separate themselves. The Jezebelic spirit, biblically, is primarily controlling and manipulative, demanding, threatening, seductive, haughty spirit, pride, the control of others. Control, manipulation and control is in fact witchcraft, literally. So this malady is not something that the psychiatric community can give you a pill for to get rid of it or fix it. This is a spiritual malady This is an issue of spiritual brokenness, of which the only cure is Christ. It's a spiritual cure. And of course, the afflicted have to be willing to seek that cure. Have to be willing to humble themselves. A red flag would be the fact that these people typically never apologize for anything, because the sense of pride and self-righteousness is so great, they're never wrong. They're never wrong about anything, so why would they apologize? That's one red flag. Yeah, so before 1980, narcissist wasn't even a thing. So it had to be the Jezebelic spirit, biblically, going all the way back to Satan being kicked out of heaven. Anyway, if you go back to grade school, high school, remember all the bullies? Basically the same characteristics, just in children or teenagers. Maybe not full-blown possession yet, but symptoms are there. Symptoms are the same. So healing and deliverance is the solution to this spiritual problem. Healing and deliverance through Jesus Christ. No psychiatrist, no psychologist is going to remove narcissism from an individual. The good Lord can and will, if the person has a desire to get rid of that. Anyway, I hope this helps. Yeah, narcissistic personality disorder, it's only existed since 1980. But that's the term that we all love to use in society. Maybe it sounds less bad than, he's got a Jezebelic spirit. Maybe it's the nicer, friendlier version. I don't know. Anyway, hope this helps clarify. God bless. Have a beautiful day.